Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to create MailChimp subscriber from new Google Sheets tables row. Let's suppose I am running an e-commerce business and I am collecting customers from various sources. I am collecting all the customer data in my Google Sheets tables, and now I want that as soon as I add a new detail, a subscriber is automatically created in MailChimp. I can automate this entire process with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skill. I just need to build connection between Google Sheets and MailChimp. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is triggers and action. Here as my trigger application, I will take Google Sheets, where the new row will be added in tables, and in my action application, I will take MailChimp, where a subscriber will be created automatically. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create MailChimp subscriber from new Google Sheet table row. For this, we are going to create automation between MailChimp and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on sign in. But if you are a new user, click on sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I am an existing user, I'll click on sign in, and here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I need to click on Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to see all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you just need to click on the plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, we want to create a new workflow, for which we need to click on create workflow. And now it's asking for the workflow name. So let's name it as how to create MailChimp subscriber from new Google Sheet table row. And now I need to select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So these are the folders that I have created, and I want to select Google Sheets automations and click on create. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, we want to create MailChimp subscriber from new Google Sheet table row, which means as soon as the new data will be added in the Google Sheet table row, this workflow will get triggered. So our trigger application will be Google Sheets. And trigger event will be new or updated spreadsheet row. Now we need to make connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is given to us, and this URL will act as a bridge to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So let me take you to my Google Sheets. This is my Google Sheets by the name customer information. Here it has first name, last name, phone number, email address. And I want to connect this sheet with Pabbly Connect. For this, you need to click on extensions, click on add-ons, click on get add-ons. And here Google Workspace Marketplace has appeared in front of us, where we need to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. It is showing installed because I have already installed this in my Google Sheets, but if you are doing this for the first time, you have to follow the same process. And please make sure that you refresh your sheet after installing. Now let's go back to extensions. Click on Pabbly Connect webhooks and click on initial setup. Over here it's asking for two details, which is webhook URL and trigger column. So this is the same URL which we were provided in our trigger step. So let's go back to Pabbly, and from over here copy this webhook URL and simply paste it over here. Next, we need to enter the trigger column. So it's written over here. The trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to that webhook URL. So here my final data entry column is column D, which means whenever I will add data in this row in column D, the complete row data will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So here I'll simply write D and click on submit. Setup configured successfully. Now let's go back to extensions, click on Pabbly Connect webhooks and click on send on event. So this step will make sure that all of the data you are adding in future is sent to Pabbly Connect. Let's go back to Pabbly. And over here you can see waiting for the webhook response, which means we need to enter the data. For this, let's go back to Google Sheets. And over here, let's enter some new details like the first name of the customer is Smart Test and the last name is user. The phone number is and the email address is smarttest@pabblytudes.com. So as soon as I've entered data in this column, the workflow will get triggered and send all the data to Pabbly Connect. So let's go back to Pabbly and check whether we have received this response or not. So we have successfully captured this response. The trigger column over here is written column D. Sheet name is Sheet1. Last name was user. First name was smarttest. Email address was smarttest@pabblytudes.com. So we have successfully connected Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. And next we need to move to our next step, which is action step. So over here we need to create subscriber in MailChimp from Google Sheets data. So our action application will be MailChimp. And our action event will be add new member with custom fields. Simply click on connect. So if you have already an existing connection with MailChimp, you can simply click on save. But if you don't have one, click on add new connection. And here it's asking for token. So it's written over here, enter your API key. You can find the above key by logging to your MailChimp account. Click on profile picture, then click on profile, then click on extras and then API key. So let's open our MailChimp account. Here I have already logged into MailChimp and we need to click over here. So under my profile picture, it's written profile. I'll open this. And here we need to click on extras and click on API keys. Just scroll down. And over here you can see create a key. Click on this. And let's name this API key as Smart Key. Click on Generate Key. So this is the new API key and we just need to copy this and paste it over here. Now we need to enter this data. So it's written over here, enter the data center example US19, which appears as a subdomain in your MailChimp account. Let's go to our MailChimp account. And over here you can see us6.admin.mailchimp.com. So we just need to copy this US6 and paste it over here. Simply click on save. So we have connected MailChimp with the Pabbly Connect and next we need to enter these details. So here to enter these details, I'm using a process called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous step. So I have received response in my previous step, which was Google Sheets tables. I have received response from over there. So I'll simply click on email address and click on Google Sheets. From here, I need to map email address. So this was the email address, smarttest@pabblytudes.com. And I'm leaving these fields blank because it is not needed for me to create subscriber in MailChimp. Here you can select the status of the subscriber. I want to select subscribed. Next, first name as. So the first name was Smart Test. Here I'm leaving this field blank because it is not required. The last name was user. Mobile number was this one. Okay, now mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make it static and the information will not change even if the new response is received. Now simply we need to click on save and send test request. And over here you can see we have received the response over here. The email address was smarttest@pabblytudes.com. First name was Smart Test. Full name is Smart Test user. And now let's go back to MailChimp and check whether this subscriber has been created or not. So now over from here, we need to click on audience and click on all contacts. So we have successfully created the subscriber by the name smarttest@pabblytudes.com. The first name was Smart Test, the last name was user, the phone number was this, and the status was subscribed. So as to check whether this automation is running perfectly fine or not, let's enter some new details in our Google Sheets tables. In Google Sheets table, you make sure that the header column is in the first row and you start entering the rest of the data from row 2. So let's enter some other details over here. So the first name is Current Smart and the last name is User Test. The phone number is and the email address is currentsmart@pabblytudes.com. So we have entered the data over here and now let's go back to MailChimp and check whether this subscriber has been created or not. Let's refresh the page once. So we have successfully created this subscriber also. The email address was currentsmart@pabblytudes.com. First name was CurrentSmart, last name was UserTest and the phone number was this. So to summarize this, we took Google Sheets as a trigger application where we made connection of Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect and then we added a new detail in the Google Sheets of which we received the response over here. After which we took MailChimp as our action application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect and mapped these details. Simply clicked on save and send test request and received a response as a subscriber in our MailChimp account. So we have successfully created automation between Google Sheets and MailChimp with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.